At 4:03 in the morning last night, or how do I say this? A day and a half ago at 4:03 in the morning, I don't know if that's the morning or the night, Donald Trump admitted and confirmed on Truth Central that he does plan to deploy the military to round up migrants. This is after MAGA Mike Johnson, or I guess we would call it Trump's Little Johnson, after Trump's Little Johnson and other Republicans spent the weekend saying, no, 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 this is not the case. Trump's not going to do that. Trump quoted and responded true to extremist Tom Fitton's post saying, good news, reports are the incoming Trump administration prepared to declare a national emergency and will use military assets to reverse the Biden invasion through a mass deportation program. Trump saying, true, he is going to declare a national emergency, or he's prepared to, and he will use that as a pretext to gather up and deport migrants. Now, put aside for just a moment that there is no such thing as a Biden invasion. This confirmation from Trump is truly dystopian. Trump is a madman, and his people are trying to convince America that he is not. We are getting a little glimpse into the madness based on Trump's cabinet picks. Tulsi, Matt Gaetz, Pete Hegseth, and on and on. Trump now admitting he would like to put them in through recess appointments, even though Republicans seem to be saying, we're not going to let you do that. What we have here is a situation where, once again, you have a slice of those who are following this stuff saying, just because Trump's saying something doesn't mean he's really going to do it, doesn't mean we really have to worry about it. I think the opposite is true, although I hope that we do prevent Donald Trump from doing all of the things he says he's going to do, although I hope that Trump is unable to do so with a lot of these things due to either the guardrails that theoretically exist or other checks and balances, or maybe even Republicans just saying, listen, Gates is a bridge too far, we're not going to do it. The point here is, I hope he's not able to do all of this stuff. I hope he doesn't try, but for sanity and for safety's sake, we have to assume that he's saying things that he means. Now, we're rational people. We're able to distinguish and say, when Trump says, maybe we'll do something about the fact that you can only serve 2 terms, so maybe I'll stick around after 2028. I don't think that's serious. I know some people get mad and say, David, he's going to try. I do not believe that Trump is going to try to run again or stay in power for a 3rd term. So there we can say, all right, that one's too far. But with the camps and the rounding up of migrants, we should absolutely believe him because he has a specific plan in place. We saw it in black and white. Stephen Miller wrote it. Tom Homan admitted that it's what he wants to do. It's what he's going to try to do. Steve Bannon says that it's a good idea. It's what Trump's going to try to do. We have no reason to think that they're not going to go with that one. So that's where we are today. And Trump confirms, national emergency is absolutely on the table. All right. I mentioned yesterday I have some books to give away. I have 7 bonus boxes. Okay. These are boisterous and belligerent bonus boxes. Here's the deal. Do you want a free book with a bunch of goodies? Then listen up. I know that some people are going to be confused by the instructions, so listen very, very carefully. I wrote a book. The book is called The Echo Machine. The book comes out in early 2025. You can pre-order the book right now. I have 7 goodie boxes to give away now with signed, will they be signed? I don't know if they will be signed. Early copies of the book and a bunch of other stuff. Here's how you have to do it. If you want a free copy of the book, and we're doing this no purchase necessary. At first we thought, well, maybe if you've pre-ordered a book, you send your receipt, I'll pick 7 people. Defeats the purpose. Those people have already ordered the book. Those people can afford the book. The idea here is let's get the book into people's hands who maybe can't afford it. You have to be following me on Blue Sky. This is the first thing. So do not go to Twitter. Do not go to Facebook. Do not go to Reddit. You must be following me on Blue Sky, which, by the way, is the great new Twitter killer alternative that's out there. Find me. You can go to davidpakman.com/Blue Sky. That'll redirect you to my Blue Sky profile. You've got to be following me on Blue Sky. Post about the book using the hashtag Echo Machine 2025. That is not Echo Machine 25. I know I'm going to get an email in 2 weeks from someone who says, David, look, here's my post. I posted Echo Machine 25. I didn't get a book. The hashtag is Echo Machine 2025. Just post something using that hashtag. Can't wait for David Pakman's new book. I'd love one of the free copies, whatever. Okay? We are going to pick 7 people who use the hashtag and give you a free book. That's it. You've just got to we'll check if you're following me on Blue Sky, and then we'll get your address. We'll send it to you. It'll be a promo box with an early copy and other goodies. No purchase necessary. This is completely free. But the 2 things are follow me on Blue Sky and make a post about my book with the hashtag Echo Machine 2025. All right, we'll take a quick break and then the show will continue. The holiday season is here, and it's time to start baking delicious homemade favorites with family and friends. And our sponsor, Wild Grain, makes you look like a baking expert without the stress. This holiday, treat yourself and your loved ones to fresh baked goods. Wild Grain has incredible new fall and winter pastries, but don't wait, because once they sell out, they are gone for the year. Wild Grain is the first Bake from Frozen subscription box for artisanal breads, pastries, and pastas. And my favorite, the croissants. Every time I talk about it, people write to me, David, croissants. I say, yes, I'm from Argentina. Of course, the croissants. Wild Grain's boxes are fully customizable to your taste and dietary restrictions. And in addition to their classic variety box, they launched a gluten-free box and a plant-based box. What Wild Grain really does, it just takes the hassle out of baking, because all of the items bake from frozen in 25 minutes or less. No mess, no cleanup. My favorites are the croissants, okay? There's nothing wrong with any of the products, but the croissants, they come in frozen, you bake them, the quality and the freshness, it's just fantastic. Impress your guests with minimal effort this holiday season. Wild Grain is offering my audience $30 off your first box, plus a free item in every box, when you go to wildgrain.com/Pakman. The link is in the description.